But she started burning bra, and I threw it in the fucking ashtray, and I had my tool bucket there, and my sheetrock knife was in. So my sheetrock knife, I'm picking this fucking bra up, trying to. My little fucking table was all burnt, and
I was still
she
pissed.
grabbed it from me, and I unbuttoned my shirt and went like this to her. I unbuttoned my shirt and went like this to her, and she stuck it motherfucker right on me.
Shh. At least she said it on you flat instead of.
And then I told him to walk me around the trailer park. Then we had a fire at my house.
But I did.
Yeah, and he was still hanging around with me.
I did clean my panties.
How many beers has she had?
Yeah, me.
I did clean my panties.
How's the John Jett song go? Yeah, me.
I haven't had enough.
And they would sing a song.
Hold on, give us 5 minutes to catch up, alright?
Yeah, me. And then I struck oil and I went to bed and I woke up the next day and I didn't remember anything. So he comes over to my house and he's all, hey. But he comes, how's that song go? He was with me, yeah, me. And he still came over for a fire after it burned his ass.
It wouldn't be long. So she was riding up down.
It wouldn't be long. And it wouldn't be long, she said.
I know in my version it wasn't.
Right.
As long as it struck oil, I knew I was in good
I could not believe you did that,
good
sweetheart.
company. I struck oil. So I went home, I struck oil. I walked over.
Right
You should
next
see
to
my
my
shoes, man.
There's
I was like,
a little plastic pan like that I used to drain my oil. And she's
Dude,
like, she just walks right over to it. She goes,
oh.
and I'm like, no, you didn't do that.
Well, I didn't mean to, but then once I was there, I had to say something. Yeah, I meant to do that. Yeah. Struck oil, Alabama. Isn't that what Alabama?
Yeah, you did say that.
Alabama. And then in the morning, he came over. Oh, I called, hey, you got a cigarette or something? And he comes, yeah, I'll give you a cigarette.
YouTube.
And he comes over with this look on his face, this worried, like, I'm really worried about you look. And I was like, hey, what's up? Can I have a cigarette? And he's like, do you remember last night? And I was like,
Don't you
hate
that? The biggest thing about it, she had oil tracks in her house.
Everywhere she went. Yeah.
Dude, I had a great time. And then, until he showed me this. And I was all, oh, how the... Hey, you got any matches for sale? You got bling? And then I was like, oh. And I said, I remember saying, well, there must be something the shadow people are trying to tell us.
Would you quit it? Would you quit it if I hit it?
Yeah. The shadow people
I
are
don't think
trying
you're supposed to be here for this part of the
something.
conversation.
I think so.
He was still with me, yeah, me. And he followed me around after I burned him down. It was me, yeah, me.
Hey, baby.
If I ever hear that song, I'm gonna think of that.
I know.
Oh. Yeah.
Prophet.
This guy's a hard guy to follow around, man. He's backwoods. He's old school.
Love you, Mike.
That's what she calls me, backwoods.
I'm backwoods.
I was born and raised.
I was born and raised in Vermont.
I was born in Wisconsin.
If you knew his childhood story,
I wasn't burned. I was hatched.
That's gotta be some kind of inside joke.
why are you down there?
Okay.
Seriously.
Hope I have enough film for that.
That's awesome, huh?
Yeah, it
You gotta love a good friend.
I guess I came down.
is. You're a really good friend, because my good friends, they don't get that.
I didn't stay long enough. I'll have to call the shadow.
Just ask Chad.
Circle around
I'll
this.
give you that.
Beach towels, beach towels. She's, yep. Keep drinking.
I
I'm
love
just kidding.
you, dude.
I want to hear more because I gotta tell my kids I did something.
I know. I bet he was really worried the next morning. He was like, do you remember anything? I was
I
like,
say, you gotta hear the new song I heard.
She's like,
I told
she's like,
you.
oh, is it a new day?
oh.
What's hanging on your porch?
Huh?